Alright, here we go, and it's actually, yes, it will be Front Mission who is starting down south, and they have gone for 5 heavy tanks over there, 2 AMX-50s, plus 3 T-32s, and Brennan trying to take us through Kill It Simply Stupid's tank lineup.
Well, they have gone a bit heavier here. I do like that. I mean, this is a map that lends itself that way. They do have 1 AMX-50s, 2 T-69s, and 2 AMX-13s.
Yes, definitely. So going with a little bit of heavier tank lineup, definitely much less heavy than their opponents. But I mean, early on here we can see Kill It Simply Stupid going for the Central Abbey area, whereas early on I saw Front Mission actually going for the Western Ridge area. I don't know if they're actually gonna fully commit to the area, but they were moving over in that direction. So kind of opposing pushes here. Kill It Simply Stupid here in the central, whereas their opponents over there on the west. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this plays out. Definitely a lot more mobility coming out from Kill It Simply and Stupid, and because they have actually capitalized the Central Abbey area, the rest of the map is going to be open to them. It's going to be pretty easy for them to defend anywhere on the map at this point, as long as they don't overcommit to any positions right now. The most important thing for them, the most important objective is just to get eyes on Front Mission at this point, and same with Front Mission. And Front Mission's biggest priority should be to find out where Kill It Simply Stupid are.
Yeah, especially with all those heavy tanks, you need that vision. You need to send out your T1s and find out where the enemy is. I mean, for Kill It Simply and Stupid in their position, they have taken that. They did take control of the Abbey area, but they are kind of backing off now. But what they can assume basically is that since the enemy team already has 5 heavy tanks, I mean, they're either all the way in the back just waiting for a push, or they're going for that Western Ridge, and that's exactly what they're doing, going for this Western Ridge.
Yeah, so they are repositioning. So Kill It Simply Stupid have pulled back from the Abbey. You can't see it on your map right now, but they are in fact moving for this Western Ridge area, and they haven't pushed down south, so they aren't extremely close to each other just yet, but they should meet each other soon, as long as Kill It Simply Stupid just continues to push down here. And it actually could be a little bit of bad news for Kill It Simply Stupid, just due to the fact that all 5 of those heavy tanks on Front Mission side are here on the Western Ridge, plus they're heavier, and I believe one of the tier 8s might actually be over there on the eastern side of the map.
Yeah, one of the...
Oh, they have spotted each other.
They did spot. They are pushing this tank up on the hill for a good position, which is pretty funny there. But like you were saying, if Kill It Simply and Stupid goes into this firefight against those 5 heavy tanks who are all up there, like we saw before, there were only the 2 T1s by the base. But besides that, you know, if you go into that firefight and you don't even have all your T8s, all your T8s and tier 8s, and you don't have the heaviest lineup compared to your enemy, then you're just not going to win that firefight.
Wow, actually 3 tanks pushing Mini-Chun up here, getting the high ground. Usually that's actually a position that you won't be able to get up there on your own, so nice maneuvering there coming out from Kill It Simply and Stupid. Really utilizing the terrain and their numbers to get a member there. A pretty nice sniping spot. I mean, he's a little bit vulnerable if they get a surrounding maneuver, but I mean, for the time being, he's in a pretty good position. Actually pushing Juicy Dot up here as well. So
Kill It Simply and Stupid just going with all the weird techniques.
Yeah.
5 AMX-13s.
I really like this though. I've never seen these kind of strategies before, but look at this. Yeah, Front Mission going for a push right now. They should meet the members of Kill It Simply and Stupid quite soon here. Once they pass this next intersection on this road, they will be able to spot at least one of those T-69s on Kill It Simply and Stupid side.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for this push.
Yeah, there we go.
They definitely did not know that they were there, but they already got a shot onto them, I believe.
Yeah, the Juicy Dot actually took a little bit of damage right there, about 300 health. And the other members of Front Mission, they are going for the push. Only 3 members are actually here for this push right now. One of the members are actually back at the base. The other T-69 has been spotted here. He should be undercover. He should be safe for the time being. Yes, it is Mini-Chun there on the high ground. And the Juicy Dot, yeah, he's over there too. And the high ground is actually really paying off, because look at the pen eye. He can't get any angles onto Mini-Chun.
Yeah. They gotta move back. If they want to go onto Mini-Chun, they gotta move back and get some shots on. But I don't know. They do have the numbers. I don't know if RTA, drawing a blank, or Front Mission, if they know that T1 or the T8 is down by their base, but they do have the numbers here, and they do have the heaviness. So if they do go for a surrounding maneuver and get some more shots onto the enemy, they can take this.
Yeah, Kill It Simply Stupid are actually sending down one of their elite light tank AMX-13s there to the southern area, so Front Mission have to be careful of this. They did pull back one of their heavier forces, I believe, so it should be able to defend up here, but look at Panda Eye taking damage. Nice maneuvering from Kill It Simply Stupid. They're really controlling the situation, and not allowing Front Mission to take the advantage. However, Juicy Dot is taken down quite low, down to 57 health right there, so definitely one shot away from dying. He will back up, and look at the AMX-13 getting a shot there. AK killing out 8 Hades. So, I mean, Kill Simply Stupid, they did lose both of their T1s, their tier 1 tanks. However, because Kill Simply Stupid have one of their elite light tanks down there, they should be fine, and they should be able to go for the base capture. But you can look at the lineup as well from Mission, and they have one of their tanks defending their starting position. So AK here in his AMX-15 cannot go for the base capture just yet.
Yeah, I really like this position. That's a really good place to put one heavy tank and defend your base, and also be on the Western Ridge at the same time, supporting your team.
Yeah, just in case.
And even without that tank, they still have the numbers and the heaviness, like I was saying before, on that Western Ridge if they do go for the push, because they got, I believe it was the Juicy Dot, down to like 57 hit points, and he's not going to be able to do much. I mean, if he comes out and pokes his head out, they're going to kill him, and he's just going to be gone.
Yep, exactly. So essentially, you know, Kill It Simply Stupid, they only have like 3 healthy tanks over here on this Western Ridge, and all the members of Front Mission are pretty healthy right now. I mean, if Front Mission decides to push, then it could be a little bit of bad news for Kill It Simply Stupid, just due to the fact that they won't be able to stop Front Mission. They don't have enough numbers, firepower, or anything to stop Front Mission in their tracks. Although Oi is doing some nice damage here,
man,
he does manage to take out that T-32.
That was some incredible work there. Panda Eye just being out and being a little bit too aggressive here, but they got really good support there from the back tanks. I believe it might have been Juicy Dot helping out there, as well as Raven K getting a lot of shots down onto Panda Eye. He goes down basically for free there.
Yeah, it was that nice play from that AMX-50, unleashing that entire autoloader onto Panda Eye. And Panda Eye, even though he was in an extremely armored tank, you know, that T-32 can really stand up to some damage, but I mean, no tank can stand up to a full clip of an AMX-15. I mean, that's just a lot of damage to actually take right there. I mean, Mini-Chun or the Juicy Dot is really low still. I mean, he's down to 57 health, so it's kind of like even in the sense that, you know, Juicy Dot is 1 hit away from dying.
Yeah.
So, you know, so essentially he won't be as useful in those firefights. So it is kind of even right now. And the base capture has been started for Kill It Simply and Stupid. And now it's really up to Front Mission to either, you know, complete. Actually, they do manage to tie this up though. So AK manages to go down. Nice shot. It is tied up here. Little under 2 minutes remaining right now, and it is completely even.
Well, you guys aren't getting a look at Mini-Chun, but him up on this hill is just so key. He was able to get so much vision, and that's why Panda Eye went down so easily. They knew exactly where he was, and when he poked his head out, they got so much of the damage, like you were saying, out of the AMX-50, and he's just able to like poke down from the hill and force some of the tanks back, because they have to take out Mini-Chun. Because
oh, look at this, Calope in some trouble. Oh, Calope just moved a little bit too far, I think, right there. He is going to go down for no tanks on the other team, so it's looking kind of bad for Front Mission at this point. I really don't see how Kill It Simply Stupid can actually lose right here, as long as they play safe and as long as they don't play do any risky moves, such as, you know, overcommitting on an engagement. They should be completely fine right here. Although, you know, Juicy Dot is still 1 shot away from dying.
Juicy Dot has to be careful. If he goes down, it's going to tie it up again. I think he should back off here and just let the timer run out.
Look at that. The AMX-50 is coming around the side, so I believe it is Ripper here in his AMX-50. Gonna come from behind the Kill It Simply Stupid team, so they got to be careful here. I don't know if they actually spotted Ripper here, but look at this. Raven K taking down so low. This autoloader is going to do so much damage here. Raven K goes down, and now it is still tied up. They do trade once again, so 30 seconds remaining here. The Juicy Dot in some trouble. It looks like Front Mission is in the lead now. Front Mission gonna take home this set, actually.
I mean, there's 25 seconds here. They're getting a lot of damage. Not to help me, please, but Oi also going down. He goes down, and I think this is going to be it for Kill It Simply and Stupid.
Yeah. Well, actually, what the heck? He actually committed suicide right there. But actually, Front Mission still having the advantage. I can't believe that actually happened. If Ripper or Top went down there, then it would have been a draw. So, I mean, I don't know if that was actually intentional or like a joke or something, but yes,